Alright guys, finally, all set up. It takes a while. So as you all know, we will be carving pumpkins today, and this angle is going live on Patreon, and this right here will be filmed for Bananas. Welcome back to Bananas. It's been a while. I've been trying to do this every Halloween, but today I have a special guest, my partner in crime, Bryce. We will protect our table, yeah? I am using a biodegradable garbage bags for that. You can use whatever you want to protect your table. Arts and crafts can be really messy. What Bryce is doing right now is he's looking through a brochure that we bought. We actually bought two of them.
They're stencils.
They are some sort of stencils that you could use for your pumpkins. And we found horror movie themed ones. Can you share?
Yeah. These are ones from The Shining. We got at Spirit.
Spirit Halloween here in America has it, but I'm sure everybody that is from Europe can order it online. We are only gonna do 2 pumpkins, one each. I normally like to save the seeds, pumpkin seeds, because I like to prepare them later on in the oven with some spices or just some salt. We tried to match today. Aren't we cute?
Sharp one.
So sharp.
Okay.
Looks like
I almost put my hand on that.
Be careful. I want to do a shining one for sure.
I'm gonna do Pennywise.
And Bryce is gonna do something from the movie It. So I will show you while he is undoing. This is the stencils we just mentioned. Make sure you have carving tools, because only with knives it is not as easy. Pumpkins can be really hard to carve.
This is pretty quality set. Very quality.
Yeah, I tried to. He's a ghost.
Yeah.
And then I have the sharpest knife in my kitchen over here. Super careful with that. And then we will get a pumpkin each. This is how my set looks like. You can find them anywhere. This is the name of my set. I don't know, again, I'm not sponsored or I'm not trying to promote any brands in particular, but this one looks pretty good. It's not fully plastic.
No cheap plastic. No.
And this is not a tutorial. This is just sharing some fun experience together, because Halloween is soon, and we love Halloween for 2 reasons. Halloween is the best spooky time of the year, and we absolutely love everything that is horror related. And also, it's actually Bryce's birthday. He's a Halloween baby. So we have a lot to celebrate.
It's perfect time to carve the pumpkins. They won't spoil before Halloween.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna need this one for sure.
Just in case. Just in case I put it here or there. It doesn't matter.
A little dangerous.
Alright, you have to teach me, because I literally never used anything like that. I always...
Well, that's why I'm handing you this one. This one's a little easier to handle. I would say like something like this.
So we open it first.
Yes, a couple inches away from the stem. So I'd say something like this, you know.
Okay.
Ready? Wanna go?
Ready. So let's do that.
I would say you don't want to go straight down, because
A
then
little
it'll
bit
fall
an
down.
angle.
Yeah, so slightly angled.
This sounds like a tutorial, doesn't it? Okay. Cool. Alright,
Yeah.
so I just go around to
Yeah,
open
try to
the...
keep it even, you know, around
Okay.
a couple inches around this, and you don't have to be perfect with the top.
But we will have to save the top, because we want to... Yeah? Or
Yeah,
not
yeah,
really?
yes.
Yeah. Nice. Oh my god, the smell, you guys. And by the way, if you hear pacing, we have 2 dogs in the house.
Pacing or panting?
Pacing around. The dogs are pacing around. So did you grow up carving pumpkins as since you were born? Was it like a family tradition that you would do all this every year?
I actually only started not doing it when I got older, you know? So
Okay.
yeah, so yes, it was very much so a family tradition of ours.
That's nice. See, because I grew up in a place of the world where, Halloween is not as popular. The only time that we started kind of doing anything for Halloween was when I was older and I worked in, I don't know, the industry of of any kind, like a beauty industry, and I had to start doing makeup, so decorating my working place, or like when I was a bartender, we would have that. But me personally, I think I carved my very first pumpkin here in America, like myself.
Really?
Yeah.
So how many years until you started?
I think
You were what age when you
I
started?
think that was around like 2016 when I carved my first pumpkin. So not
And
that long
only 6
ago.
years ago. You were like 29?
Or 30, yeah.
I'm
Oh, you're fast. Okay, sorry. No,
No,
that's okay. Another special thing about this year, guys, is that actually, for the first time in a long, long time, I will have guests for Halloween in my house, and I fucked this. I messed it up a little bit. I went over, but I want to fix it. So my sister Anna and her boyfriend will be in town visiting me for Halloween, and I'm so excited. I went crazy with decoration, didn't I? So that's why I try to be as Halloween as possible this year.
extra festive. We wanted to bring that back to our
Yeah.
favorite time of the year, experience our favorite Halloween yet.
Yes.
And then we actually did not grab a pair of scissors, which we need to cut all that.
Scissors.
Yes.
Okay, bring some scissors for the scissor hand. Oh my god, the smell, you guys. I wish you could smell it. I mean, everybody knows how a pumpkin smells, right? By the way, pumpkin is safe to give to your dogs. So if you're carving pumpkins and you have dogs,
Without
you
seeds.
can give them, yeah, obviously not the insides. All right, so while Bryce is gonna clean the insides, I will choose what I have here. Obviously, we have the red room writing,
Red rum.
red room, the bicycle. We have Come Play With Us, Danny. We have Danny covering his face, frightened. We have the axe. Okay, I hope everybody can see it. We have The Shining. And then I think, yeah, we have Jack. They don't look easy, guys. Well, you never know when you pick a pumpkin. You never know. They're like
Tell them how we got these pumpkins.
they're like little Kinder Surprise.
Yeah.
Well, these we bought, but
Well,
that is a
This
special
one is special.
This is the special one. This special one was actually picked at a pumpkin patch.
But not just a random one, an actual pumpkin patch.
What's it called? Tell them.
It was at the corn maze in Moapa.
Moapa Corn Maze, and yeah, it's the most fresh looking one. It's a baby. It's their baby. Hey, by the way, if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but in this angle I have a black
Christmas tree.
Christmas tree that is
Halloween tree.
also a Halloween tree. Maybe I should do this one, guys. Come on, here's Johnny. I wish they had his face picking from the door, you know. I think I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah, it's more intricate than the other ones on there. Yeah.
More what?
It's a little bit more intricate, yeah.
More difficult or more easy? What is it?
Intricate.
What is it?
Intricate doesn't mean more easy.
So I picked a difficult one.
A better one, because the other one's a little bit too plain.
Yeah, I was thinking between Donnie
Alright.
being scared and him. By the way, pumpkin seeds are very high in protein and very, very healthy for you. So even if you don't use your own pumpkin seeds, make sure you have pumpkin seeds in your, meals or just
Good diet.
sometimes in your diet. Yeah. Doesn't matter if you're vegan or not. In general, it's just good for you. So if you know me well, you also know that one of my absolute favorite horror movies is The Shining, the book, and I absolutely love the movie as well. So I have a lot of The Shining themed things in my house. Memorabilia and like things here and there that are like just related to the movie.
Collectibles.
Yeah. But I also absolutely love it, and I am very happy that we found these two, and we're gonna just do Both pumpkins are gonna be my favorite horror movie themed. Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Yeah, you know it.
Come on, share with people.
The whole Conjuring series, but in particular The Nun.
Yeah, we unfortunately didn't find anything related to that
The Conjuring.
series for the pumpkins.
Just Annabelle, but not for the pumpkins.
Not for the pumpkins, yeah. We tried to find for both of our tastes, but it was not. I'm excited!
Cut it out.
This is what I'm gonna do,
Cut it out.
and this is what he's doing.
What do you think is a good size?
Can you see again?
It's all pretty.
Yeah, this is good.
Take a piece of tape. Okay, take it, honey.
What I did, guys, is I just taped all the angles of my stencil.
So you're gonna use this thing and just kind of like poke the stencil into it.
You make small little holes all around your stencil,
Can you
correct?
see? Yeah, just like that. When I was growing up, we would literally like print them off the internet.
Oh, really? That's cool.
You can literally Google stencils.
Really? That's awesome. We should have done that. Maybe there's
Well,
way
the thing
more.
is these come the proper size already. That's why they're sold like
True.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they come themed, obviously. So that's why, they're cheap. And what we pay like $6 a pack, something like
$5,
that.
I think, yeah. The small one, I would like to do classic jack-o'-lantern face.
Yeah, so we'll just print one off for that one.
Or we can just, draw it. That's what I used to do before. I used to just take a marker or
You
Sharpie.
can draw if you want.
And I would draw it and then cut it.
That's the thing about pumpkins. I
Yeah.
mean, they're open to creativity. You don't have to even carve into the jack-o'-lantern part.
Yeah.
Some parts of your design.
All right, Bryce, let's make it a little bit more interesting while you do that. Tell me a story that comes to your mind from your childhood, like a Halloween story, maybe either from your kindergarten or school, or maybe even just at home. You have so many brothers. Did you have any cool stories, something you did or something that happened or something, some place you went or anything like that?
So, the only one that comes to mind when you said childhood would be I think I told you this recently actually. When I used to live in Chicago for a few years as a kid, I was around I would say 8 years old and a few years before that, so we lived there for about 4 years. Somewhere around there. I think maybe 6 to 10 range or 8 to 12 range I lived there. Probably 8 to 12. And, I lived in the suburbs of Chicago, so it's more foresty-ish there. I think just, towns like that, when you have a more foresty and more yard per home, and when it's not so traditionally white picket fence, cut out, or you don't live in a bunch of townhomes that are hard to trick or treat, people get more encouraged to do up their houses, do little fun stuff for kids in their backyards and stuff, and it just feels more traditional. You got the fireflies that time of year and stuff like that, and people would set up little mini haunted house walk through graveyard type fog machines in their backyard.
Nice.
And get the kids to walk through with glow sticks and stuff like that. So it's really fun because the weather is right when you have the season change going, and you live in a place like that where there's actual seasons, and we don't get that here in Vegas, obviously.
Yeah, it's beautiful colors.
Yeah, but so yeah, you get to we had this guy that did a super elaborate walkthrough. Sometimes you get that, and I'm sure not just the only state was Chicago that did that, but he would walk us through, and he was the only guy in the neighborhood that would go all out, and we always really looked forward to going to his place because he would give out the XL candy. You know what I mean?
What's the XL candy, bigger?
Yeah, the king size everything, but he would let you give numerous things. You know what I mean?
That's what I buy for my trick-or-treaters.
XL stuff?
The bigger candy.
Yeah, well, we don't get a lot here, but he would get a ton of trick-or-treaters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can only imagine what he's spending on the kids in the neighborhood.
Oh, I know I'm spending a lot. Last time I had Halloween here, it was actually first year after COVID. I had so many trick-or-treaters. So many. It was so much fun to look at their costumes and give up candy, and yeah, it was really cool.
But yeah, so, I got memories like that as a childhood, in my childhood, and, then another thing I really enjoy is when, I never have seen here in Vegas yet, is when people like, if they don't have a big elaborate walkthrough like that. I mean, you see it online sometimes still when like people sit on their porch and they act like they're just like a decoration. I've always wanted to do that, and I used to see that so much more in, communities like what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, so they scare the kids.
They act like they're like some kind of like scarecrow or something with a bowl of candy near them,
Yeah.
That's really fun. And in that instance, it's like, I like that more now as an adult. Obviously, it was like, you think about like, the kids can be traumatized, be more like PC about it, more inviting, make it more friendly for everybody. Like, that's not what it's about. For me, it's like, that's the adults enjoying Halloween. Halloween isn't just for kids, you know what I mean?
I agree. I mean, we are children, also, and we have to have fun in our own way. My hand hurts.
What about you? You just make me tell stories and you're not going to tell us one?
But I don't have stories from Halloween. The
do.
coolest stories I have is, like, I've been playing shows on Halloween a lot, so even though Halloween is not as big, outside America,
what do you mean? Yeah,
it's not as big. No, I mean, not everywhere. For my shows, I would put like some cool makeup on, and literally after the third song, it's so messed up by the sweat and the spit and everything, because holding the microphone, like rubbing all against like this entire nose and mouth area where the majority of the makeup is. I look terrible after the third song. Terrible. So, I mean, but it's okay. Guys, I'm literally halfway through and my hand hurts.
Yeah, give your wrist a rest.
Wrist a rest.
You're way farther than me. You're hauling ass with that tool. Let's switch for a second.
Really?
Okay. Let me catch up. This thing is way easier to use. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got more penetration power, you know what I'm saying?
I was just about to tell everybody how gentleman you are, that you give me the easier tool and you just switched.
Give that back.
Everybody can share their own interesting memories and stories in the comments, please. I'll gladly read all of that. And you do know that I go through all the comments all the time. It would be nice to hear some more stories. I understand that every single part of the planet has their own
way of celebrating,
and custom, and I don't know.
All Hallows Eve.
Me and Bryce started a scary movie marathon in October, and we've been going through so many movies, and we are not really watching more than one a day. If you think about it this way, we watch
sometimes. If it's a series, we watch like a couple of the Scream in a row, or a couple of the Saw movies in one night,
But still, we're not watching. It's not like we spend all the hours of every day just watching movies, and we've been still going pretty fast through this list.
It really depends. Every movie has its own length.
Yeah. I like it. I love it. We watch older movies, newer movies. We don't have preferences. We just try to catch up for some movies that we just wanted to rewatch, or some movies that we've never seen. Yeah.
If you guys need the list, we can supply that too. If you guys want to put that in the comment for a request, we can supply that list.
Absolutely.
Of just this season. It's not like our favorite movies, but
yeah, it's just for what we decided.
Slow down, Speedy. Lightning McQueen over here. Are you done?
No, not done at all, but I feel like...
You're close. You didn't do the neck.
Wait, I didn't do another arm too.
I feel like as a kid, this part would make me give up every time. I come back to it tomorrow. Yeah. Can you pass the water, please?
Yes.
Go ahead. I knew you were going to do that anyway. Look at that thing. You have to show them before you start carving.
Yeah, of course. It's not very visible.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I ripped it a little bit, guys. But I will try to save this, sign it for somebody. This is my first pumpkin stencil.
That's cool.
You can't really see it, right?
Maybe if you have better lighting. What is your favorite scary movie that you've watched this season?
This season.
I was trying to sound like Ghostface right there.
Yeah. Well, I did like Blair Witch Project.
Which one did you like more, the original or the new one? The new one.
Kind of both. I mean, obviously, the first one you don't really see anything. It's all about like
What's out there.
Yeah, it's all about like your imagination and the tension.
It being the original shaky cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devil Inside.
The Devil Inside. You like that one?
Yeah, I thought that was good.
Yeah. It had a lot of original moments.
For sure.
Just like Pray for the Devil, which is about to come out.
Yeah.
Shout out Lionsgate, giving us that little sneak peek, you know?
Uh-huh. I hope I will not mess this up. I really hope. I'm going for it.
I'm slow. Just keep it as straight as possible. This is the hard part that you're doing. You're on one piece still. What do you mean?
You didn't even start. You're
I
still
don't need to
poking.
start. You'll see. I'll go fast on that stage. Because of this, I picked a fast stencil for that, the carving stage. I'm done now with that.
Well, this is definitely more difficult and more time consuming than I expected. I think the most creative I ever got, one year I did the initial of my band. I did a big I and a big R in the pumpkin. It was super cool. I think I did that actually for a video on my YouTube channel, so you can go check it out as well.
Wait, you said you did that by hand?
Yeah, all by hand. I just draw it, yeah. And I had no pumpkin carving tools, so I had to go ahead and do it with a knife.
Yeah, I insisted that we make it easy on ourselves this year, and it's still proven to be pretty hard.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy. This is also the first time I'm carving pumpkins with Bryce, so.
Yeah, last year she wasn't. Oops. Oh wait, no, that's fine. I thought
You don't want to hear that from a tattoo artist. Oops.
Don't force it. Cut it. Cut it.
No, that's it. His face is gone.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. There it is. Look, it broke.
No. Admit that. Hey, just use a little tape. There's his head.
There's his head. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. We'll see. I'm gonna continue.
Just save it.
Stop staring at me, Johnny.
You know what you can do? Toothpicks.
Shut up.
What?
Your fault.
That's my fault. No, I'm serious. Toothpicks will save that.
I mean, it's still his silhouette, but it was supposed to have his head over here, you know?
Toothpicks.
You're supposed to look in that camera. That camera is the main camera.
But-
Camera number 1, camera number 2, and this is camera number 3.
There's 3 cameras, yeah.
I mean, I think it's still gonna look good because it has the shape that we all know.
I'ma fix it.
But, okay, please fix it. We were discussing some horror movies, so we wanted to see some opinions on horror movies, and we wanted to encourage you guys to leave some comments, some suggestions to what other movies are good to watch in this season, or not necessarily only for Halloween.
I've never heard of that movie, Unfriend. Have you?
Oh, actually, I heard of that movie, and I even saw the teaser for it.
Unfriend?
Unfriend, yeah, but I never seen the movie itself. It looked decent. The teaser looked decent.
Don't forget to look in the camera.
Okay. See what you're doing. I only have to do the axe now.
I broke it, but it's still standing.
Alright, so far, this is my progress. I have the silhouette of Johnny. He was supposed to have a face. The face is right here. Maybe we will save it, maybe not, we'll see. Something like that. I don't throw it away yet, but there's an axe right here that I'm very worried about. It's very thin. I will do my best though. Maybe I can just do the outline slightly. It has fingers too. I'm definitely not. I'm skipping fingers. There's no way.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm just doing the axe.
No, you can do it. Yeah, do everything first, and then I'll help you.
Oh no.
I mean, that's good. That looks good because I actually enjoyed the Terrifier we're watching right now, which I think is the first
2016.
one. The 2016 one. Yeah, I actually enjoy that one. Lena, not so much. But
I just don't like the acting, but I do like the
originality.
The originality. I like the
gore.
gore. The gore.
There's a lot of gore. Yeah.
A lot of gore for sure.
I love that.
Hello, everybody.
Lena is struggling.
I am struggling.
I've offered to help her, and she declines.
Oh no, guys. You will have to forgive me for being so slappy.
I mean, the pumpkins aren't going anywhere special.
What do you mean? My house is special?
That's what I mean. Like, they're gonna go outside for the kids. They're probably gonna get smashed, you know?
No.
No smashing pumpkins? I love the smashing pumpkins. It looks like a lumberjack.
This is what I have. It has an axe, I promise. I don't know why you can't see it. Hello.
I love it. I think I should still fix that piece.
The face?
Yeah.
If anybody needs the information about my YouTube channel, it's called Bananas, or you can just YouTube Lena Scissorhands and it will come out. I upload all kinds of videos there.
Lots of music.
Lots of music, behind the scene, a lot of talking to interesting people, a lot of like crafting like that sometimes. Interviews, yeah. I also have a Patreon account where I post a lot of behind the scenes, super exclusive material regarding my band, anything else connected to my career, my personal life, personal favorite books, movies, food, and all that. So yeah, that's all. I'll call it a wrap. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. This is what we managed to do. It took us 3 exact hours to carve 4 pumpkins, 2 difficult ones and 2 classic jack-o'-lanterns, easier ones. These are the 2 that we did for you for the video. This one is mine. I hope it looks like Jack. And this one right here, Time to Float. It was a difficult one, for sure.
It shouldn't have been. There was just lots of skinny points.
That is okay. It's still readable. We will put candles inside and take some pictures for the social media. But I am here to thank you all for watching. This is Bananas.
Don't forget to smile.
Don't forget to smile.